I used to love to take Alex to Applebee's for that shit because he could just destroy plates.
You know, you've told me the story, and I want to watch it because I've also been to Applebee's when they did that, but I don't ever go that crazy.
Oh, he would.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was fun to take him to that kind of shit.
I want to.
What? That kind of what?
Stop.
So once in a while, Applebee's would do like all-you-can-eat riblets or tenders, and like he cleans them out of house and home.
Yeah.
I don't know where that kid puts it. Because, I mean, like, he's not, like, husky. He's tall as fuck.
He's a brick ass house.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
That's
like...
going to be the name of my Lego. Brick house.
She's a brick
house.
Yeah.
Hey, house.
That's
mighty.
Before
I left the house today,
mm-hmm.
my wife and I, while taking care of Little, I got a new nickname for my daughter.
Oh, yeah?
Little Wing.
Little Wing.
Where'd I get it from?
Oh, that's...
It's a callback is what it is.
Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're watching the podcast.
Oh.
And we watched the part where Gunlaw Chris
Yeah.
was putting the security thing. Listen, I'm not swearing today, but I will go fucking Harry Carey if you keep crunching that cocksucking bag. That's all I'm swearing. Shoot.
I think you used up multiple episodes worth.
That's the last one.
I'm not swearing it from now. Should I restart?
No. I might swear.
I'm trying
Just
to
edit it.
You can swear, but I feel like I swear too much, and I've been told by multiple people. Anyway.
You're going to lose one of our 40 subscribers for steps.
42.
42
Oh,
subscribers.
there's one girl who keeps subscribing and unsubscribing. Subscribing, unsubscribing. I'll have to show you the picture because, like, on her YouTube, it's like, I wonder if you know her.
Maybe.
Because I don't know fast. I'm not saying she's a fast woman. I'm saying I don't know this one. Can I finish the story?
Yes.
Nobody interrupted you.
So during the rant, when I started screaming at you about the thing,
So great.
you just see him look over and like start belly laughing, and like every once in a while, when one of us says something outrageous, he'll just look behind him and start laughing. It like makes the video so much funnier.
Yeah.
It was good.
It's one of the things that you get out of the video that you don't get out of the audio recording.
Yeah.
It's like the guy in the background on like TV shows that's just like doing dumb stuff. Well, not dumb stuff, but like...
It's like the stormtrooper hitting his head in one, you know?
Yeah.
It's like Han Solo and, you know, whether or not he fired.
No, Han Solo did fire first.
Is that the consensus?
Yes, Han shot first. He killed Greedo because Greedo
Was greedy.
Yeah.
He pulled his gun in 2.6 SCAR tax.
Yeah.
What did he do the flight?
Parsecs.
Oh, yeah.
Darn it!
Why does everything start with like P for them for their weird shit? Parsegian? For Yoda?
I think George
Parsecs
Lucas
percent.
loved P.
Yeah.
In one reason why.
Ooh, that's...
I mean, is there really a Mrs. George Lucas?
Yeah, he was married to, what's her head?
Well, first of all,
Was.
I'd like to start out the podcast by pouring a little out
For our friends?
and saying
For the homies?
rest in peace to Tony Sirico.
Yeah, Polly Walnuts died.
The
from
friggin'
Goodfellas?
man.
Yeah.
He was though, wasn't he?
He was in Goodfellas.
Okay. Don't give me this millennial douchebag shit when I actually know the guy for once.
Oh, dude, shenanigans. He's from Sopranos.
Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, you got me there. But see,
What was his character in Sopranos?
I've already been excoriated for this one. I haven't watched The Sopranos.
What's his name, though?
I don't know. Billy Bob, brother cousin of the Italy guys.
Furio?
Oh.
Now,
Furio can kiss my ass.
You don't like Furio?
He tried taking Big C. He tried banging Connor.
Here's
You
where
don't do that.
Here's where I'm gonna get Ryan real heated up real quick, right? So I haven't seen Sopranos.
Yeah.
But I watched The Many Saints of Newark, which is a prequel. And had our boy Ray Liotta. In fact, it might have been Ray Liotta's last movie.
That movie was good if you weren't a Sopranos fan, but it was really good. You didn't like it?
No, I'm saying because I haven't seen Sopranos.
Oh, but it was really good if you're a Sopranos fan.
Yeah, because it's all the little...
like when Tony
Easter
talks
eggs.
about when his dad shot through his mom's beehive
Yeah.
hairdo,
Yeah.
like they showed that.
Yeah. So my whole thought behind it was because like they put it out on HBO Max and then Sopranos is on HBO Max and I was like, okay, I'm gonna bang out this movie and then start watching Sopranos and then other shit came up.
Oh, dude, I envy anybody who gets to go on that journey for the first time.
It'll happen sooner or
I
later.
wonder if it holds up.
It holds up. I watched it with Julie.
There's too many
Yeah,
good
but
movies.
you have the nostalgia for it. You know? Did she like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that'd be the real killer,
Yeah.
right? Like he's all like happy and sappy watching. And she's
Yeah.
like, "What is this horse crap?"
Yeah, because that's the worst.
Mm.
Like I went back and
Well,
watched
it
the
happened
movie.
already with
The
Lebowski.
Big, Big Lebowski.
Oof.
They liked it, but they weren't like the Big Lebowski. You don't fuck with Jesus and all that stuff.
Well, he was laughing at like
Yeah.
him like swearing at Sam Elliott, going like, "All right, dude, chill down."
Yeah, that's what we need is the dude. It's not actually the dude. It's just the mustache here to tell us not to swear.
I need the mustache here to be Ghost Rider.
Have
He
we
was that.
recorded since the 4th of July?
No, that's
this
what
is
he
our-
was saying.
That's
Oh,
what I was
okay,
saying.
okay. So that firework thing that
You didn't blow yourself up. Show your fingers. All right.
I'm missing a toe.
Okay.
But that thing your buddy got me,
Yeah.
when I looked it up, I was like, oh, it's only 20 seconds on. I was kind of bummed out.
Uh-huh.
But when I lit that thing,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
Like
I was
20
just
seconds.
My mom and Hope, I was just standing there laughing like, like in that movie Primal Fear when
Yeah.
De Niro's just, I'm like, yeah.
It's
So,
like every
I got
maniacal
a-
villain from every movie.
yeah.
I got a smaller one, and I didn't look up, so I had Alex time it. I'm like, time this thing. And he's like, okay, from the first bang to the last bang, it was 19.6 seconds. It was just like,
Yeah.
Pretty good.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
I love 4th of July is my favorite holiday because I love
I
fireworks.
thought I ran out, so I thought about just getting guns out and just shooting in the air. Like,
Because Whitesboro put out a thing on Facebook that said, don't call the cops if your neighbor is lighting off fireworks.
Oh my god.
This and that. He goes, do call if your house is on fire or your wife's body parts were blown apart.
Mm.
Like, literally, this is what it said. I was like,
okay, yeah,
It's interesting.
yeah.
And yet that morning I still got all those stupid idiots calling, "Oh my god, I hear lots of banging sounds." I'm like, "Ma'am, this is July 5th from July 4th."
That's got to be real interesting working at 911 during that horse crap.
No, it's real annoying.
Is it?
Well, because you're getting calls by the idiots who should know exactly what the fuck they're hearing, and are somehow they're either fucking with us or they're that stupid. Like either one hurts my brain.
When I used to live in Utica, it sounded like downtown Beirut.
Wow.
Like, it was a war zone.
The only problem with like places like Utica is when the fireworks are going off, there might actually be people shooting to cut, like, because the fireworks are covered.
Yeah.
You know, like, this is the one time I can get away with like blasting these fools. And then by the time the cops
Blasting
figure it
these
out,
fools.
Jeez. Yeah.
yeah, with a D. So, since the last time we were here, we went on a field trip and saw Thor. Had some awesome hammer-shaped cake. What did we think, gents? How'd we feel about Thor?
I loved it. I think it was a great intro for this up and coming band. If they play their cards right, they could be a monster of rock. What
Ooh.
is G&R or
I
something
don't
they
know.
call
I don't know
themselves?
I don't know the name of the band, but the
Yeah.
song sounded kind of neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 8 total songs.
Really, I thought it was only 6.
No, 8.
I think it was 8 total
Yeah.
count.
I'm telling everybody 6 now. I feel stupid.
Yeah.
Dude, because like that was a Guns N' Roses love letter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And essentially, Disney is printing money for Axel/Dizzy. Wait, I'm missing somebody.
Winter Slouch.
Matt
Matt
Sorum.
Storm and
Slash.
is he
Duff.
Duff McKagan? Yeah.
Who was the original drummer?
He got kicked out for drugs. I can't remember his name.
Can't either.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping you.
Reb Beach.
No, he can't be your answer for everything.
Should be though.
It should be.
You can try.
The new answer for everything is
Daryl
either
Strawberry?
Daryl Strawberry. or
Daryl
Red
Strawberry.
Beach.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna stop you right there because every time you say Daryl Strawberry, I'm gonna find the next answer to be Wade Boggs.
I don't know why Wade Boggs and Daryl Strawberry are in the same kind of.
They're about the same era of baseball.
Yeah, they're in the same era.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wade Boggs is an Irish drunk piece of trash.
Tampa Bay Devil Ray too.
Was he a Devil Ray
Yeah, I think he went down there, played
after
in Maniacs.
Beantown?
I don't know
Yeah.
a whole lot about baseball, but I recall that era of baseball.
What did you give Thor?
4 out of 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, like I enjoyed it. I didn't have any like major gripes with it, but you know, I mean, there's those moments where you just feel like totally like, oh my god, there's nothing like wrong. This is perfect, and I liked it. I don't know that I would call it perfect, but I don't think there was.
I had some gripes, but they're minor, so
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even think I'll get into it.
No, you don't even care to share.
I'm more.
I would share eventually, I guess.
I'm more happy that you guys liked it because I'm kind of the shill. Like it's sort of expected of me at this point that I like everything.
The goats were hilarious.
Oh my god, the goats! They had names though, and I'm kind of that was a minor gripe. Like
Gnasher and Tooth Grinder.
Tooth Gnasher and Tooth Grinder.
Oh, they're both tooth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, giant teeth.
See, because I thought, because I asked Al, I go, what are their names again? He said it, and I was like, I thought that was kind of a fairly new add to the Thor universe, but it's not, is it?
I thought didn't they get added in the Jason Aaron one, or did they just get showcased?
I thought it was just in the Donny Cates
I don't
2 years ago.
I don't remember, but
they were
it's
definitely
part
in
of
the Jason Aaron one that Gore is from.
It's part of the mythology of Thor anyway, because he was given the goats by Odin in his chariot or cart or whatever was pulled by the goats.
So instead, this time it was King Khan.
Right, and they could kill Thor could kill the goats, and they could feast on the goats, and they would regenerate by morning. So when Thor would go on his adventures, they would do that and eat the goat.
Oh, no kidding.
And everything was fine and dandy, except one morning, one of the guys sucked the marrow out of the bone of one of them, and that goat had like a limp because of it. And why I know that, I can't explain.
I feel like I'd heard that at some point too, but I didn't remember it. Like, you definitely are refreshing some memories here.
I have some nitpicky things about the movie.
Yeah, I think that's what like my minor gripes are. What are yours?
I think Christian Bale was awesome as Gore the God Butcher, but I wish he wasn't so. I mean, he didn't have a lot of jokey lines, but he had. I mean, Gore in the books is just like a maniacal nightmare.
Yeah, he's not jokey.
He's just like a
machine.
Yeah.
I didn't really take him to be jokey in this either. There were a couple of times where he was kind of like taunting, though.
Yeah, but he doesn't even do that. He's just like, in the books, he's just like...
I'm killing gods, I'm killing gods, I'm killing gods.
He doesn't even really speak much.
Yeah.
I think that's supposed to be like a sort of a comparison to the god that inspired him. The one that, like, remember at the beginning, like the one that was kind of just like, kind of fucking with him.
What god was that?
Some random
Golden
god.
Blood. Was it...
I think they sort of showed that all those gods are supposed to golden blood.
Oh, did they?
Because when he gets through to Zeus later...
I'd like to just make a point before I forget about it.
Okay.
When they were playing November Rain during that fight scene, it's like, don't you think that you need somebody? Don't you think? I thought that was goosebumps. Like, I was like, wow, that's really, really good. When all the kids, spoiler alerts,
are fighting, like,
so good.
Yeah, they totally stole that from Buffy, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, ask Hope about the final season of Buffy, like where she makes every Slayer that would be into a could be.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, but I mean, it's not like it's a totally like original idea that you couldn't.
No. But even they went so Guns N' Roses nuts that Heimdall's son changed his name to Axel.
Yeah, no.
Like, what was the? I don't know what the. Because I looked up articles.
You're trying to figure out why Taika Waititi had such a boner for Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, because I read an article. I looked it up actually, and he said that when he was a kid, he was obsessed with like Led Zeppelin and Metallica, and even like bands like Motorhead, and he like really got into the weeds. But like I can see like he had the Immigrant Song during Ragnarok. That Zeppelin like that fit amazingly. But to have all these GNR songs was. I mean, I'm not complaining.
I think the first time around he didn't want to do it in case like he had to kind of get past Disney and Marvel and like let them be like, okay, you're pretty good, we'll give you another movie. And the second time it's like okay, I can do what the fuck I want now.
Yeah.
So this wasn't a gripe, but this was more like a checking back in on something that I thought before we saw it. I think we were talking about how we thought it was going to shake out with like Thor and her and who was going to land where, and I'm pretty sure I thought that Thor was going to go one way and she was going to go another way, and they were both going to be like protecting the galaxy in their own ways or whatever.
I knew she was going to die though.
I didn't.
You didn't think so?
I thought that Disney was going to go left on that one because we knew that she died in the comics, and they're not above like doing stuff different.
Well, there was an article that came out that said she really didn't even want to do this movie.
She seemed really like on all the stuff I'm seeing now. She seems super jazzed.
Well, I guess after Dark World, was it Dark World? Was it the Thor movie?
Well, yeah, that's why she didn't show up in 3, or like she showed up like a little bit in Endgame, and I guess that was all recycled footage.
Well, from what I heard, she wanted to kind of come back and send the character off in a cool way, and they kind of tickled her ass with a feather and like, hey, you can become Thor and send her out with a bang.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, well they're gonna go comic book style, but she becomes Valkyrie.
Well, and that's sort of the thing. Like at the end of there, she's in Valhalla.
Got to see Heimdall again.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome. But like, it's the fucking Marvel universe. Nobody stays dead forever.
Right.
So I mean, like, if they really want to bring her back as a Valkyrie, because we got Valkyrie already.
Yeah, but what happened? Valkyrie died in the comic.
Right. Well, a lot of the Valkyries, like she's the last one standing, right? Like that's her whole jam in the movies.
Didn't Angela kill Valkyrie in the comics? Am I wrong about this?
I don't remember. I know that like Angela was doing stuff with the Guardians.
Because I forget. I know they had a time.
She doesn't have like a long storied Marvel history. I mean, she only got brought in like in the last decade.
Who?
Angela.
Oh.
Literally, they did it in such a weird way too. I remember it was that Age of Ultron book.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, at the very end, like when they set the universe right.
That's right.
She gets like pulled over from somewhere.
It was the final book of that Age of Ultron run.
Yeah.
She gets pulled over from Spawn World.
Yeah, basically. So.
Oh, you lost the suit. You don't get to have her no more.
Because that Angela in the Spawn comics was kick ass. Like her first cover art, like McFarlane was. All those covers are so good.
She actually got better after that cover art, I think.
Yeah.
I sold the toy for that from Frank's stuff, and it was very rigid.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it looked just like that cover, but like it was back before like
So
McFarlane was doing like
did
articulation.
you guys catch the "We'll Bring the Rainbow" line?
Yeah.
During Thor.
Yeah.
Did that make you guys cringe?
What line?
No, it was when Valkyrie goes to catch Jane in her room, and like she busted the part of the sink.
They had a little
And then she plays a little music or whatever, and they're like kind of going at it together. And, and she says bring the rainbow, and like the thought is that it's like talking about LGBT. Which
Why do
they established Valkyrie was bi in the last movie.
Yeah.
In Ragnarok.
That I don't have a problem with. But why do they gotta push like?
There was a ton of that in this movie.
Yeah.
You think
why
so?
do they? Yeah.
Oh, there was easily 4 or 5 things.
Yeah, and the problem is that I don't care if it's in the movie, if it's part of a good movie or part of a good script or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But what bothers me is like that. Bring the Rainbow. It was like
It seems like it's
corny. It's
a check mark.
Yeah. Okay,
I mean,
we gotta.
The movie was corny overall. I mean, it was a lot of silly like stuff in
Well,
a good way.
Yeah, but
Can I cut in real quick?
But that wasn't silly.
I'm gonna go down a really weird rabbit hole, but
Okay.
so I just watched a video about this company called BlackRock. They're involved in. They're the richest company on earth, basically. Nobody's ever the president of this company is something like Richard Fink or something. Anyway, they're a $10 trillion company. They basically run and operate basically every algorithmic program in everything that we use. And they kind of came out with this. It started in China, but they came out with this social credit score, basically. How China's running this, like, and people that work at the Apple factory, if they're not smiling when they enter the building, they're docked points.
That's kind of messed up.
It's incredibly crazy. So anyway, this BlackRock company, I'm going to get to the point here quick, have been grading all these companies, Netflix, Disney, with this social kind of, for lack of a better word, woke score. And Disney is incredibly, incredibly low. Like, if Netflix was a 2300, Disney would be like a 42. So in this video, it says you're going to start seeing a lot more.
Well, because they don't do it as much, but that's
Well,
sort of why.
that's why Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, that's sort of why you're noticing it.
See what I'm saying?
Because they did
Yeah, but
used
it's
to before.
forced. Just
Oh, it's incredibly forced.
yeah.
Because they want to get the score up.
But
For what though?
Funding.
to be above reproach when people talk about.
Okay, but here's and like I said, I don't care if you're black, white, purple,
I'm purple.
gay. I don't care what you are. But when you're forcing these lines and these things into a movie or a script where it doesn't fit, it becomes corny.
Mm-hmm.
Why do we think it doesn't fit?
Because
Everybody's. So in Hope asked me this question on our way home. What's the name of Korg's?
Randy.
No. What's the name of their planet?
Oh fuck, I don't know.
There's women on on Korg's planet. Am I right?
I have no idea. In fact, like when they did the whole thing at the end, it's like my two dads, and then like
Well, it's because Korg started in Planet Hulk, right? Or not?
Yeah.
Thor
Okay.
3.
Yeah.
I'm talking the comic books. Like,
Oh, did he? I have no idea.
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know if
World
he-
War Hulk.
I didn't know if he was an
World
actual
War Hulk,
comic
yeah.
character or not.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he helps Hulk get out of.
Sakaar.
Yeah, and then then they team up, and I think he was in Son of Hulk or whatever that star
Yeah.
was called.
Yeah, Scar, son of Hulk. And then
Yeah.
they were saying, like, he had a boyfriend and they made a baby by holding hands over a molten. She goes,
Yeah.
"Is there women in Korg's?" I was like, "I'm pretty sure there is." Because Korg in World War Hulk talks about his wife. I thought. I could be
Yeah.
getting this wrong.
I think
But
you're
that's
right.
where it
Yeah.
seemed
Yeah.
forced to. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm going into the weeds again, but
Yeah.
But I just wish, like, I don't just okay. So Valkyrie's bisexual, which I don't know how that comes up or is even introed or talked about in the movie. How did they ever show that?
Offhand comments about who she was attracted to.
well, Nabil,
In
when
the
you go up to
gladiatorial rings.
somebody,
On
do
Sakaar.
you say, "Hi, I'm Nabil. I like vagina," or "I like to have sex with women"?
I'm straight. I don't think this is where I have a problem with it. It's like it's not.
I think
It's
they're
not normal.
overcorrecting.
Yeah, they're overcorrecting. So yes, there was not a lot of representation in the past, and so now there's like everything has to have So
Let me ask you a question though. So if
What?
the 4 or 5 things that you saw are what amount to overcorrecting, what do you think the right amount would be for it to feel not forced?
I'll tell you exactly. Go ahead, because I have a theory.
Because 0 makes it seem like it's exclusion.
no, I'm not saying to exclude.
No, I know
anybody.
you're not. I know you're not. I'm just
I don't want.
giving you
I don't
the
want
devil's
people.
advocate side.
Yeah, I don't want people to think I'm.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm
I
asking the
just
question.
think-
Just because you have a conversation doesn't mean you're bigoted.
No,
Right.
of course
Well,
not.
no,
That's
that's
what we're talking
I think
about.
we need to stop speaking in caveats because it's fucking exhausting.
Yeah.
Caveats.
I know,
What
we
I
just-
think is like.
You know,
First off, I don't understand why Jane Foster would say bring the rainbow.
So-
That character
So I didn't even think about it as the bi thing until after you guys pointed it out.
The
I
Bifrost?
thought it was Bifrost, which might also just be a joke on 2 levels because bi and
double
Bifrost.
entendre, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So and the whole like I was saying with like the
Korg.
Korg thing, like
Randy.
I sort of get what they were kind of showing that Korg was happy or whatever,
Uh-huh.
but it just seemed corny and forced or something. I'm just questioning if there would have been a better way to show that it wasn't corny and forced.
I feel like I have a kind of beacon of light of something that did it amazingly well was Black Panther. I thought that was a majority black cast, but it wasn't like, I mean, I don't know how many people actually think like this, like through the whole movie. It's like, oh, these are all black people. Fuck, this is exhausting. But it showed cultural differences in a way that was strong and amazing, and it wasn't like, hey, show this African daishiki because they're African. It was there and it fit and it felt good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nothing in Wakanda felt like it was corny, forced.
Yeah.
Like they didn't have monkeys swinging around the vines just because it was because.
Africa.
Yeah.
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 They didn't have. Everybody's worried about Wakanda, and I'm over here worrying what's going on in Zamunda.
Hey, it's a monkey.
But that's a perfect example.
Yeah.
Remember, there's a scene where like the animals are walking by in the first one, and like it's a giraffe and it's an elephant and it's a lion. It's a
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, I get it. We're in Africa. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
They
Like
were they were really trying hard for the Lion King comparisons. I mean, like down to the like in the afterlife, him seeing the dad, and it was just like the Mufasa.
Right,
like,
but that would have been if they did that in Black Panther, it would have been corny and forced, and it wouldn't have felt right. I'm just saying some of this, and it very well could be that they're trying to reach that score or whatever.
That's just a conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
Let me put it this way. All right, so Wakanda felt fine because that's the setting and everything was appropriate for that. I think the same thing could even be said of Shang-Chi.
Yeah,
Or
like
Shang-Chi.
if they would have
good
had,
point.
if they would have had
So the question
Ed from Big Trouble in Little China drive by with his bus, and
yeah,
Or like Long Duck Dawn.
Yeah.
that'd feel a little.
then
like,
you go, oh, this
Or
is
what's his
kinda
name?
racist.
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah,
that dude
yeah.
that played?
or if they had Short Round show up
yeah.
because it was an
Wait,
Asian
Short
cast.
Round wasn't in it?
I don't think he was in Shang-Chi. So what I'm trying to get at though, so we'd have to find a character who like fits that mold, so it doesn't feel forced, right? So it'd have to be like a story about like North Star or Iceman.
Well,
or,
when they made North Star gay,
that never seemed that weird.
it
though.
didn't seem weird because we all kind of looked at.
knew.
Okay, we all got it.
He got to do the double hide in the closet of I'm in the closet because I'm gay and I'm in the closet because I live in a world where I'm a mute.
Yeah.
I just think to make. Go ahead.
Yeah.
But it seems to me like they're and I've said it before, where they take established characters and they make them gay or bisexual. And somebody actually said they only go bisexual because they don't want to make people mad by turning them gay. Which
It almost makes me madder because I was like, pick a side.
Yeah.
Why? Life's a buffet.
But it's like some of it just it all seems forced. It's like, why not just write? And I still haven't figured out why during superhero comics the gay or bisexuality or straightness would come up.
I mean, it comes up in the same way that like Batman and Catwoman are kissing on a rooftop. You know what I mean? Like people do shit.
Right. So you have them do shit, and you nobody ever.
But she doesn't have to speak. Catwoman doesn't have to tell a soliloquy about why she became
a straight person.
a straight person, or if she kisses I don't know, Mr. Freeze's dead wife's corpse or something. Well,
Yeah.
I was a necrophiliac because I saw this dead body. You know, it's like
Which is kind of nice.
Right.
Yeah.
What I'm saying
I
is
like
that
frozen tits.
in 98% of the times in normal real life, you're not like, hey, I'm gay, or hey, I'm straight, or hey, I'm black, or hey, I'm whatever your ethnicity is.
How?
It just doesn't happen, but
And-
it seems like it's
and again-
happening in comics.
Again, I'm trying to just devil's advocate this here.
Yeah.
So, how would we get it if they didn't tell us?
I don't know. The Mexican guys would have a big sombrero on it. I don't know.
Right. So, but like that's what I'm saying though. Like, it feels forced because like we notice it, but how else would we notice
I'll tell you what I feel.
Remember, actually, perfect example. The last episode of the podcast, which I was also dying laughing at this, but I also felt terrible doing it. You remember the moment when you were just like really doing the over the top, like, hey, hello, whatever thing? That's when you know. But at the same time, like, if they do that, then it's like,
I
ooh.
feel like okay, like here's a scenario.
That.
Say there's a gay gentleman in the Avengers that walks out of his bedroom in the morning. He's like, "Oh, Frisco, I'm going to make pancakes."
They wouldn't do it.
Or he gets up,
He's just like,
walks to the kitchen, passes a picture of him and his husband, maybe with their son, in a thing. Or he gets up and gives his husband a little kiss on the cheek. It's not like, "Hey, I'm fucking gay."
all I'm gonna say is you're gonna get people out there that'll tell you that that's forced to do.
Well, maybe we shouldn't force it at all and just. I don't know.
I think there should be representation.
I just don't know if I have the right answer for it.
No,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think anybody does. But
Right.
but the reason why nobody can
And
get there,
That's where I'm getting at.
nobody can get there is because you cannot have conversations like this.
You
Right.
totally
We
can.
No, you cannot.
Why not?
Years ago.
Come on, dude. Try to have this conversation with just a random person.
How do you
Oh,
workshop a solution to a problem without pointing out the
You can't.
That's our exact problem here. Well, you can't
We're doing it
speak-
just fine.
Yeah.
We're doing it because we're on a YouTube platform that nobody fucking watches our videos.
Yeah.
But if this thing got big and it came out, we would
all
be
get
called
canceled.
bigots.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Or sexist or misogynist.
years ago, Friends got sort of bashed because there were no black people in the Friends cast. But if you
They live in New York City.
right, but there were 6 of them, the main characters, right?
Yeah.
So if we put a black person, then we need a Mexican, a Chinese person, a gay person, you know.
That's basically what Friends would be if you made it in 22.
Right, but is that real?
Guess it depends on what city you live in. I mean, if you're living in Miami Beach during
Okay,
spring
but
break, probably.
Where I
Upstate
live,
New York, not so much.
where I live, I guarantee you I would be totally the oddball if I
Yeah.
said I'm going to hang out with my black friend, my Chinese friend, and my...
Well, I'm just thinking
You know.
about my friend group in high school and college. We
Your
had
friend, your
we had a
friends with
black guy.
tribesman and a Japastani. So
We had a
You get
black
to
guy, an
representation,
Asian
don't you?
kid.
Mhm.
You know, we had the whole.
gamut.
Yeah, my buddy Wasim, he was Indian. Like all these. I mean, that was. But I kind of grew up in a more melting potish town than Herkimer. But I mean, Herkimer's pretty.
Well, New Hartford's got Indians because they're all doctor kids.
Well,
I've
that's
seen-
Here's me.
stereotypical. But I'm just saying that...
Sometimes it's a stereotype is a stereotype because it's
True.
It's based on
it
something.
has credence.
Yeah. But I guess I don't know what the answer to this...
The answer is there's not a clear answer.
Yeah.
That's
No,
the point.
But diversity for diversity's sake is not diverse. If it doesn't happen...
It makes it look awkward.
The representation on this podcast, right, is I'll hit on Ryan, but then I'll also talk about like Titsune. I mean, like this kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
Ryan.
I'm speechless.
Yeah.
I'm dumbfounded.
I'm
Nice to meet you, Speechless. I'm
Yeah.
Ryan.
right. Well, I made a gesture so people knew what I was talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, actually, on the audio version, that's going to be really bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
Hey
we're
man,
dead.
people
I
make
had a good
mistakes in life.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's not how Twitter works.
Yeah. Well, that's the. I mean, you know, to
Well,
not
we've
open
been saying
Pandora's
it-
box.
We've
but
been saying it for years that there's no more normal discourse. There's no
It's time to embrace the
Debate.
abnormal.
no.
I mean, dude, censorship is like, you know, you look at the future from like maybe 30 years. When I was a kid, you look at the future, it's like, oh my god, it's going to be crazy.
Dude, when we were kids, the FCC was sleeping. You know what I mean? You know how many things that we got on TV that we could never get now? That you could only get on a streaming service because it's unregulated, essentially? I mean...
I have a television suggestion, Mr. In Between on Hulu.
Never seen it.
I saw the thing
Check
for
it
it,
out.
but I didn't know what it was. Is it good? Give me the premise.
It's an Italian hitman with a bunch of douchebag friends that mess all this stuff up.
Okay.
It doesn't count if you go back and change
I
the
know. I'm trying though. I'm probably like 40% less than I was.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Have you guys watched the Terminal List?
No, I know you told me you liked it.
Yeah, I'm kind of hot on that show.
I blew through Cuphead. That was
Yeah.
actually pretty
How
funny.
is that?
It was pretty funny.
It's a good show.
So Thor,
Mhm.
the ending really hit with me. Maybe because I'm a new father of a daughter,
Yeah.
but I really enjoyed.
It's
The
new.
ending.
It's new and fresh. Like that's not a comic related thing either. Because
No.
Thor's family, as far as I remember, didn't get brought back.
No.
So,
No.
And I love how it was called like She's Love and He's Thunder. It was cool.
Yeah. Or how about the most important thing? The Thor will return.
Yeah.
That
My
was-
thing is,
wasn't expecting
I
that.
still
No, neither was I.
still waiting for Horseface Jackass to show up, and he didn't.
That was okay. That was a friggin' bummer. That
Oh.
Beta Ray wasn't in the movie.
All right. So we can tackle this, right?
Okay.
Where would we have put him, knowing what we know now?
In
Hindsight
the-
being 2020.
In the post-credit scene, you give us
Just show him in the post credit.
No,
You-
in
you-
the God's Coliseum.
Yeah,
he could be
something.
sitting.
Being a god, why would he be there?
Isn't he the God
If
of Thunder?
anything, what horse race?
Yeah.
No, Thor is.
No, in his, what's the Beta Ray Bill origin story? Isn't he from a different universe?
Yeah, he's like an alien guy that comes over, and Odin says, "Well, you're worthy enough. Here you go. Here's Stormbreaker."
All right, so that sounds like that should just be its own whole movie, or maybe something when we get more multiversal shit.
I would love an own Beta Ray Bill movie, but
I'm not saying he would be alone in it, but I mean like that whole like building him up. I think he's worth more than a post-credit scene, to be honest.
I have another gripe.
What's your other
Oh.
grade?
Too little Guardians of the Galaxy.
So the only reason we even got Guardians at all is because they were filming Thor, Guardians Holiday, all back to back in Australia. Like, they probably were walking distance from each other.
So that's actually Guardians 3?
Guardians 3 and the
The
Holiday
Holiday
Special.
Special and Thor were back to back to back?
They filmed them all together.
Yeah. So
Is-
up next should be Guardians 3.
Up next is the Holiday Special in the fall, in Christmas time.
We already had Guardians 3?
No, Holiday Special's coming before that.
Is it a movie release? Is it a theatrical release?
It is not. It's a Disney Plus, probably like hour-long dealie.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. we can kind of segue to that, I guess. I didn't write that one down, but so what do you guys remember? I mean, like I know this in my head because I'm a fucking nerd, but do you know what else we have for the rest of the year MCU wise?
I don't.
She-Hulk.
We got She-Hulk.
The show.
It's a show.
Right.
Yeah.
We have I Am Groot.
Yeah.
Which
is it a cartoon? Or?
It's a series of shorts. I'm not sure if it's cartoon or live action.
Like What If style?
No, like I don't know. They did like Olaf or like Sporky like shorts on Disney Plus. Like it was still all the same animation the way they did them in the movies. I'm starting to think that's probably gonna be the same if they're just shorts. They could probably get away with doing live action with just Baby Groot.
Sure.
Wakanda Forever movie.
Who's BP?
No BP,
No BP?
as far as we know. But we
I have HBP.
yeah we do apparently as of very recently have
It's under control.
Submariner in that movie though. Submariner and
Yeah.
Ironheart first appearance.
Who's gonna play Submariner? Oh,
I'm not familiar with the actor, but like it's been released. It's like it's out there in the world. So that movie's. I feel like it's just going to be a springboard for more shit.
so what else? So that's it?
Secret Invasion is TBA this year. We'll see if it still lands.
Is that gonna be a movie?
That is a 6-episode miniseries.
Oof.
Samuel L. Jackson, Kobe Smulders, Don Cheadle, and then the Skrulls.
Yeah, and Amelia Clark is a Skrull.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Did she ride dragon?
No,
Has
although
to.
we also have that coming up.
Yeah.
That trailer looks good.
Was there anything else MCU?
There was supposed to be a new Lord of the Rings thing dropping
show,
this weekend.
right?
No, a
Yeah.
new extended trailer.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say the show should be any time now
Yeah.
too.
For the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been pretty hush hush on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's. Is there anything else MCU though?
What about DC wise? Black Adam.
Like Adam and Shazam.
And the pet
Oh,
movie.
the Pets. Actually, that's gonna be great.
Yeah.
That might be the best one out of all three.
It's gonna be the best because we have to have like zero investment in anything to watch it. And
I enjoyed Shazam, the first Shazam though.
Yeah.
And I'm not a big DC movie guy. Like I usually like to.
Well, that's because it was actually good, and the rest of them are generally
all right, but
dark garbage.
the bad guy in number 2 is gonna be a worm.
Can I just
Well,
reiterate?
that's
Mr. Mind.
Mr. Mind is a classic Shazam.
He
film.
is. He totally is.
I went back and I just like to double, triple, and quadruple down on what a turd burger Batman was.
You loved
That
man.
movie was effing awful.
You loved it.
No. That movie was
Did you watch it
fucking
again?
horrible.
Did you watch it
Like
again?
25 minutes of it. I was like, this is worse than I thought it
It was
was.
pretty great.
No, it wasn't. Nabil.
They did one of my favorite Batman villains.
Mr. Beast?
He was a fucking beast in the movie, though. They picked a great actor for him too.
Oh,
John Turturro as the fucking Roman.
no, he wasn't even good. They made John Turturro suck.
Dude, he was. We watched the same movie.
Al, do you want to be a tiebreaker here?
I didn't like it as much as him, and I didn't hate it as much as you. But I did come to a conclusion during the watching of that movie that the fucking movie theater seats are not that fucking comfortable. They gave us the big puffy ones or whatever. They still suck. They suck. And this last time at Thor, the temperature in the theater was about negative
It was
12
cold.
degrees.
Did you tell them to keep it cold because last time it was so hot?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what me and Hope were thinking.
Well, yeah. I mean, because we were all like sweating off,
Yeah.
everything last time.
Yeah. Well, dude, when I went to go see that 4DX,
Still heavily contemplating going to see Thor.
I was freezing.
Well, on top of that, then you get the water and
the
the air,
fans.
and yeah.
Like, dude, I was literally like this. So I got something I could tell you guys about upcoming movies that's really going to piss you off. I read an article.
Tell me.
Disney is thinking about replacing Johnny Depp in the new Pirates of the Caribbean movie with, let's hear your guesses.
Oh, Amber Heard.
No,
She-
but you're closer than you might imagine.
Really? It's going to be a female Jack Sparrow?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Are they going with the girl?
What girl?
The girl that was in
Elizabeth
the...
Swan.
Yeah.
No.
Because I would be cool with that, because I like her.
Yeah,
She's-
Keira Knightley.
She's basically the chick that's in every role now.
I don't know.
Margot Robbie.
Now wait,
Depends how they play that.
could this add another? Wait,
It's gonna be a train wreck.
wait. Could this add another voice to my fantasy?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I'll tell you off camera.
I said the same thing, the train wreck thing about Wolf of Wall Street with her, and then
Why would you think that though?
Hold on.
Okay.
Before I watched it, because I'm just like, oh, she's gonna fuck up this serious movie, and I watched it. And
Wolf of Wall Street was serious.
Yeah.
No, it was not.
You think they go handing out awards to fucking comedies?
That was about as close as a dramedy as you could get.
Sure, fine. Drama and Eddie.
Smoke crack with me, bro.
Anyway.
But I thought that pissed me off about the Margot. Not that I don't like her. I think
I
she's
love her.
fantastic.
See, Disney painted themselves in a corner with their stupidity of not supporting the guy that made him a gajillion dollars. Right?
The real smart play would have been to keep their goddamn mouth shut.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
and then back the horse. Whoever was on the other side.
That's
Right.
what everybody should do nowadays. When you
It
get the
should.
big thing,
It should.
shut the hell up about
Right,
it.
but instead they said, "Oh, we're no longer friends with Johnny Depp."
What's even worse is they already had this happen once, and somehow they made it on the other side of it okay.
With
so
what?
James Gunn. They fucked it up by firing him, and they were fucking lucky that he was willing to come back. He could have told them, "Fuck you."
Well,
Yeah, sure could have.
anyway, they screwed themselves with that
Yeah.
because they have a franchise that could keep going.
Yeah. I said this to somebody. I don't know if it was you guys or somebody else at Thor after maybe. I think that if they're not going to have him, they should kind of just quietly shy away from the pirates and start building up on Jungle Cruise, because I loved that movie,
That movie was really
and
good.
I think that like it had very Pirates of the Caribbean #1 feels. So you could
Yeah,
keep
because they're
going.
both based on a fucking Disney ride.
Well, yeah. Well,
Next we'll have Space Mountain.
it had a bunch of fucking people that were cursed on the
Rockin'
related to
Epcot
water.
Center.
Yeah.
And
The
there was
movie.
Yeah.
treasure. It might as well have been Pirates of the Caribbean 6.
But imagine if Johnny Depp comes back. It'll be the biggest goddamn movie probably
Yeah.
in the history of the
What
world.
about this? What if we get The Rock as Captain Jack Sparrow?
Oh my god.
That would be
Oh,
awesome.
we already got him as the skipper from Jungle Cruise.
Well, you want Jungle Cruise, you're gonna get it.
Why don't we get Kevin Hart as Captain Jack Sparrow?
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh, he can't do it?
I think he could.
I don't
okay.
think, I don't think,
okay.
I don't think
Just
he could.
checking. You want to say your special word again, Nabil, or do you want to move on? Which one?
Which one?
I
No,
forget.
never mind.
Oh. Moving on. I wanted to segue a while ago, but we were having a good riff there. I liked it. So there was an assassination in Japan. Did you see
we're
this?
gonna talk about this.
Did you
All
see
right,
this?
yeah.
What, you don't like it?
No.
Well, because our shit in the U.S. is always up, like
Here's the
up,
thing.
up on the news.
This proves the fact that if you want to kill somebody, you can't legislate it out. This guy basically made a gun.
Mhm.
I think some of it was 3D printed.
I thought it was ghost parts.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Either way, he made a gun
Uh-huh.
and he bopped the Prime Minister of Japan.
Former,
Former,
right? Or,
yeah.
Former.
okay.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Shinzo Abe.
Yeah, Abe.
Cool name.
Yeah.
Um,
But he dead, right?
yeah.
And here's the thing. Japan has one of the strongest gun laws.
Yeah.
So this is akin to somebody in Chicago
Mhm.
getting shot.
Mhm.
So now we're talking about the stupidity of gun laws.
Well, that's sort of why I wanted to bring it up, because a lot of
Ugh.
times people paint it as just a U.S. problem,
No,
and it's not.
murder is okay. Pretty much all our religious texts. Pretty much one of the first top 10 things that it tells you to do is not murder people.
And yet.
So once you decide to be Cain or Abel, I forget who whacked the other one, but once you just make that decision, you're breaking the laws. You're breaking. Yeah. What was was it Hammurabi's law?
His was Hammurabi's code was the
Yeah, the 5 law. Yeah, eye for an eye. Yeah.
makes the whole world blind.
Yeah, but I think one of that was shouldn't kill people because you're gonna get killed.
You shouldn't yank it
But
You also shouldn't sleep with your neighbor's wife.
unless she's.
you
a
shouldn't
smoke show
covet
and
your
you're single.
neighbor's wife. No,
Or
don't
shut
covet.
Yeah.
No
Coveteth.
coveting. Look,
Coveteth the
look what
tenth.
happened with the coveting. It got Buffalo Bill caught.
Buffalo Bill.
Oh my God! Seriously?
Joe Dirt.
No.
Orenthal.
Is it? Oh, the juice?
The juice is loose, baby.
No,
Oh, I'm
Well-
fucked up too.
no, Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs.
Ah,
He was coveting. He was watching.
Oh, that's right. Joe Dirt, they parodied it, and it was Buffalo Bob.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of.
it puts the lotion on its skin, or it gets the hose
Yeah.
again.
You know who that guy is?
Sam Elliott.
No, it's Captain Stottlemyre from Monk.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, what else was he in? You should say Big K. He's like that creepy.
Yeah.
I didn't know
So
Monk
what-
and Psych were in the same universe.
Have you
until
guys
the
ever
last
done
episode
the?
of Psych.
Have you guys ever done the talk like that?
What? No.
The Wild Bill talk,
No.
just for shits and grins.
Yeah.
Well,
me neither.
Probably.
Yeah. It's weird.
It puts the lotion on the skin or gets the hose.
You know what I mean by the talk, right?
No. Sexy talk?
No. Talk.
Oh.
Remember
Oh,
when
the
he-
talk.
And he's like this.
Oh.
Oh my.
And you're in the bathroom. You never
Yeah.
just tried it. Yeah.
No.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
me
freaking
either.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're-
You're fucking right.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Weird.
Yeah, I would.
So what did it say why that guy killed the Japanese prime minister?
Because he was nuts.
Yeah. So you can't legislate crazy and you can't legislate crime.
We can
Criminal-
say it. It doesn't mean it's going to do anything.
No, criminals are going to do criminal things.
It's the superstitious, cowardly lot.
Well, I've just been watching a lot of stuff. Like, dude, there's so much insane shit going on in the world. Like,
That's why I wanted to talk about that too, because it's lots of insane shit.
even like Lake Mead in Nevada. Like, basically, I just watched a thing. Like the water that comes from the Colorado River and powers the Hoover Dam and gives electricity to like 4 states: Arizona, LA, power and water.
Mm-hmm.
And like 70% of our crops are grown in that 4-state region.
Mm-hmm.
So this Lake Mead is the largest lake, man-made lake in North America, but it might be in the world. It's 36 miles wide. Anyway, so the lake is dropping like 7.5 feet a day. It's like biblically like
Well, it didn't-
Armageddon shit.
but
It's man-made.
it was man-made, so
Well, they only made the lake because the Colorado River, the snow-top mountains would melt and it would flood all the lowlands, kill thousands of people a year, and then during the summer it would dry up. So they diverted water to kind of make this electricity. Anyway, so say the lake started about here, and it goes to here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it started here, it goes here. It's about here. Like, that's how far the water's dropped. And they're almost so Los Angeles gets 68% of its water. So we're talking about huge issues here. I mean, add this to so that's food, gas prices. Like, we're really kind of gearing up for a nightmare scenario.
Gearing up?
That's right.
Nice.
That's right. So everything freaks me out, and it scares the shit out of me.
Well, all we can do is have a podcast while we wait.
keep your powder dry and your head on a swivel.
I mean, I like powder in my donuts.
Oh, Nabil's gonna get raped and murdered 5 seconds into the Armageddon.
Oh, I'm gonna get worse, I will.
And you know who's gonna rape and murder you?
It's not rape, it's fine.
Fair enough.
And that is what we call forced. Oh wait, no it wasn't.
Oh Lord.
I'll
Can we
take-
get to a more funner subject? That's
Well-
not even a word.
Well, I wanted to just take a minute and mention our retirement dinner that we had. That was
Okay.
that was a fun little thing, right?
Yeah.
You know, we got
What?
to-
What? This is news to me.
So we had a retirement dinner for the old owner, Janine. We all went out to Texas Roadhouse.
Ooh, how long did you wait?
Not very.
We didn't wait very long.
No?
Something happened there.
Yeah, we greased some palms, you know, kissed some babies, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, we had
Grease
a
and
nice,
babies.
whatever. And we had a nice meal.
What'd you get?
I got the chicken fried steak.
My
or whatever.
fucking man!
So he,
That's what I get every time.
he is very noteworthy for that.
Dark gravy or light
He
gravy?
got like
Wait.
Wrong choice.
No, I'm good with it.
I got the biggest steak I could get.
Who paid?
I was willing to pay. She paid. She wouldn't let us pay for her retirement dinner.
See, Nabil is a
Janine,
real
remember that.
modern day piece of shit.
What?
He's the type of guy that goes to a dinner that he knows he doesn't have to pay for and
Gets
gets
the
the
lobster.
lobster, the scrimps,
No, not true.
the filiggy miggy.
Yeah.
He gets a Kobe burger.
No, sir. I never go anywhere without money in my pocket.
You knew goddamn well you weren't paying for that dinner.
I actually was kind of hoping that we were going to stop up and pay for her dinner. Because it was retirement. When the fuck are we going to see her again?
Well, you know what you do in those situations? Before you sit down, you go to the waiter. It's like, hey, here's my card.
Mm-hmm.
Tab is on me. Don't even bring it to the table. Am I wrong?
In that
would have
situation,
been one way, yeah.
in that situation, it might have been a little dickish because then it makes everybody else who's there not paying on that tab look like a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying?
I guess so. I took it off the rails.
I look at the reels.
Fair enough.
What else about it?
Did you get an app?
Fried pickles and onions.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, the
I'm
pedals.
so hungry right now, dude.
Yeah, the pedals.
Yeah. And then I had the chicken fried steak with the mashed potatoes, and then I got a sweet potato on the side, loaded.
Ooh, with marshmallows.
I get the mashed potatoes and french fries on the side with corn.
Yeah.
That was good.
You
for
got
the
sweet
side.
potato?
Yeah.
Oh.
Baked sweet potato with butter and
Marshmallow.
no, they put cinnamon too and
I just
marshmallow.
wanted. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just got corn and salad to the side. I was more about that steak.
What did Janine get?
She got a steak.
She had a steak of some sort. Yeah.
Yeah.
What size steak did you get? 16 ounce?
Might as well be after you take out the bone.
Yeah.
It was a ribeye, the bone and ribeye, but you know what I mean. They tell you it's 20, and you're really getting like 12.
I've tried to go to Texas Roadhouse the past 4 times, and we just leave because the wait is
That's
an
too
hour
long.
and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Well, think about it. There's no other steakhouses around, really.
I mean, you go to Turning Stone, that's even worse. You're gonna bet that one makes Texas Roadhouse look like the dollar menu.
yeah.
So
Somebody was saying, I work with a guy, and his brother owns the Banu restaurant in Whitesboro.
yeah, they're good.
You ever get sandwiches there?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really good. Well, he bought Piggy Pats, I guess.
Like when recently?
Yeah, semi-recently, but I guess
So it's already like under his ownership.
yes.
I wonder if he owned it when we went because the prices went up.
The
The price has gone up for everything.
No, but I mean this
No.
was like 6 months to a year
yeah.
ago.
And then I went back for
Something else.
Alex's birthday, so it was this past February, and I don't know.
Yeah, it's always been like
It's like
Piggy
hit or
Pats-
miss.
Yeah.
Like one time you're there, because I went back and I had the same exact thing, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Because I mean, do you guys ever go to Dinosaur?
no,
Sure.
Ellie, have you ever been to Dinosaur?
no.
Oh God,
Dinosaur's
we got to
great.
bring you out there.
Dinosaurs is great, but Dinosaurs, I will say this and I'll roll over in my grave for that. It's a little overrated.
Oh yeah,
Gun
Yeah, I
Gunlaw
agree.
Chris likes Ray Brothers.
Ray
Ray
Brothers
Brothers
is
good. I like Brooks Brothers too.
Yeah.
Any brother, I'll eat the
The meat.
barbecue.
Honestly, there's really only like one barbecue place around here that isn't like good, at least to me. But I mean,
What's
I'll go-
that?
The one by my house.
Oh, the one right at the end of Hawthorne there. I never ate there.
Oh, yeah.
They charge you $20 for like a half a rack of ribs, and they don't barbecue anything with the sauce on it. It's all sauce on the side. And they're just smoking the meat. So like you take your rib and you're dipping it in barbecue sauce,
Yeah.
but there's nothing on it. You know what I
That's
mean?
original barbecue, kinda.
Well, they don't put it. They probably do a dry rub.
I guess.
How's the meat just plain without sauce?
Just not that flavorful.
Really?
That's my
Yeah.
problem.
Because usually those dry rubs are like, ooh.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I think they're just I don't know.
How about the place over by Voss? Full Throttle? Is it Full Throttle? Is that
They
what it's called?
move.
They moved to
They
Marcy.
moved.
Oh, didn't you say that was really good?
So I'm weird about them. They make riggies, which you wouldn't expect from them.
Vodka riggies?
Yeah. And they're like some of the best riggies I've
Oh,
ever had.
get this.
Really?
This place in Herkimer
They only make it on Saturdays too.
last week
Uh-huh.
had ravioli riggies.
So ravioli and riggy sauce.
So it
Oh,
was
jeez.
cheese ravioli
Uh-huh.
with chicken riggy sauce.
Okay.
Godfather's Hideout. Problem with Godfather's, it's not really a problem. We love them. They're only open Thursday and Friday.
Like Politary Joe's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
That's
get it
not
or
really
you
the same
don't.
anymore.
Yeah, I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like secret menu
That's
type
on the
shit.
menu all the time?
No, Was yeah.
It's you walked in and that's what they were serving that day type stuff.
Then
I can have that.
after the I can't talk about this
You
one.
can talk
I'll tell
about
you guys off camera.
We said that last week and we forgot to talk about all
Yeah,
the
you
things.
forget it. Just say it.
No, because I it's a secret menu thing. I can't give it away.
I'm gonna write it down so I remember.
Yeah, you better remember.
The new Batman is awesome.
Oh,
Batman comic book.
weirdly,
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
it's on my list.
yeah.
What, the one that comes out this Wednesday?
No, it came out last Wednesday.
Did I get it? I don't think I did.
You did.
Did I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So 125.
Is that the one where you have that awesome gold cover?
Yes.
Will you charge me $20 for that?
For you, no.
That's great. So you know what? So I sat and I read it the other day, right?
Yeah.
What's the premise, gents?
Well, it's kind of like Bruce back to being Bruce.
Yeah.
Even though
A surly dickhead?
I didn't catch it. Maybe I missed it, or maybe they're gonna explain it in another issue. I don't know if they said how he got money again.
I think it's a time shift. They're looking at something that happened before or something. But it's not really super...
Or it's just Chip Zdarsky telling his own story and it's
Yeah.
let you figure out the rest. But he's got money again. He's out doing the Playboy
it's
thing.
Billionaire
Bruce
Batman.
Wayne. But there's some like very great storytelling with the Penguin, who's never struck me as like super smart. Not that I thought he was dumb, but I just thought he was like kind of more muscle than mind. And he does some big brain shit.
Yeah, when I see a penguin, I think muscle, not mind. Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm saying this guy in particular,
That's
like
the way it goes.
he's like going around like a cockney bastard. And he's like, all right, get him, boys. And it's not ever like the big brain shit like Riddler.
I just, every time I picture...
It's Danny DeVito.
It's Danny
Yeah.
DeVito.
It's
Eating that fish
Yeah.
and you know.
every time I picture him, it's that kid from Gotham.
Oh, yeah.
He was
He's
great.
not old enough for...
Yeah, never.
You never seen it?
No, I'm not gonna say that.
You say it.
I saw it.
Come on.
I've seen it.
Oh, say it, because I'm going to stab you.
No, I've seen it. I've seen all the Batmans.
All right. So yeah, but this one's good. It's got a...
Is it
Batman...
a weekly?
No.
No.
Batman does some cool Batman shit.
Really?
Yeah.
We got a Robin again in the book.
Yeah.
But it's not the little snot-nosed piece of shit one.
Fuck
Isn't
Batman and Robin. I'm robbing
Yeah.
people with bats, man.
I believe it was Tim Drake, right?
Isn't
No,
he,
Isn't it?
you know,
I don't know which one it is.
I'm pretty sure it was Tim Drake.
Robin's expendable in my book.
fuck Robin.
That's what the Joker did in The Killing Joke.
He effed him?
No, he beat him with...
Well, Robin gets like poisoned or shot or
No,
something.
which
That's what-
Death in the Family I meant.
Yeah, no. But
Yeah,
I'm
call the
saying that
900 number.
Robin's basically a human shield, like he always is, and he like ends up being the catalyst for Batman having to go somewhere and do something, and then look like he did something else.
Yeah. But no, it was good. I just glanced at the backup story, but somebody told me the backup story is very important, so I got to go back and
So
actually read
What's
it.
the backup story?
It introduces a new character,
failsafe,
Failsafe.
which is also the name
What
of
if I have a punchline?
That's Joker's girl.
She's actually getting an ongoing in the fall.
Yeah. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Those covers will be great.
And it will. But so failsafe gives me big time like Ultron / Tower of Babel vibes. Remember like the whole like Batman's got like the goods on all the Justice League in case anybody ever needs to take him out.
Oh, yeah.
Well, so he's such a fucking arrogant prick that he built his own failsafe against himself.
That's what happened in Metal.
That was it?
Oh, part of it.
I couldn't read
remember
that. I don't know.
I thought Metal
Were
was
there
like,
actually
freaking
words?
bombastic.
Well, in the beginning, like, it's so convoluted, I can't even really...
Yeah,
explain
let's skip it. Metal doesn't exist. Next.
Well, so yeah, so like out of the ground at the like very last page of like the backup, like failsafe comes out, and it's like a robot, but like he built it, he gave it everything that it would need to
It's
get.
Batman's kryptonite.
Yes.
I gotta read this now.
Uh-huh.
But I read the whole thing. I loved the
Uh-huh.
thing with the guy with
Yeah.
the rope and the.
But it also like very like heavily reminds me of like Avengers: Age of Ultron, where Tony's like, I want a suit of armor around the world, and this is Batman saying like, well, you know, this is the thing that would kill me and keep people safe, just like Ultron would have done. So,
Okay.
but
Sounds cool. I'm gonna have to get
Cool.
it. I'm gonna get that for $20. You just mull it over.
I'll think about it.
how about I sell you the regular cover for $20?
You know what, dude? You can't sell me jack shit. It ain't your store, dog.
What else did you read? Did you read anything else?
That was the big highlight. That one stood
I
out.
forget what else I read.
Did you read anything?
Oh, speaking of covers that I loved, I bought that
That was nice.
Batman 186, the first McFarlane Batman cover. They had that.
On DC Vampires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
That was-
instant I saw it, I was like, "Oh, gotta
Uh-huh.
have that."
Uh-huh.
That's one of my favorite covers of all time.
It's a good cover.
Yeah. I read an indie that I liked. I'm back on fucking Saga. I'm back on it again. Whatever. Once in Future continues to be kick-ass every month or bi-monthly.
So did you see that the book that's already only had one issue is getting like 10 different fucking deals in Amazon already?
What's that?
1 billion genies.
Really?
1 billion genies.
I
know. So they're gonna do.
Okay, so first off, I slept on that book hard because I'm like,
I
this
know.
is stupid.
And
but then,
I tried to pitch it to him, but even I didn't buy it.
yeah, but then,
Did I get it?
no. Righteous Dude said, hey, I've heard good things about this.
He got it.
So then I got a couple copies.
It looks like a prince though, right?
Righteous
No.
Dude is an asshole.
No, Righteous Dude is a righteous
I'm
dude.
just saying,
All
break
the
his
Tweets
ball.
and Geebers love him.
What?
You don't know what that's from?
No.
Jesus.
I don't
this-
either. If it's from
Ferris-
comic book villains, I'm leaving.
No, Ferris Bueller is a righteous dude.
Ah.
All the motorheads and geeks love him.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Righteous Dude,
I bet you he still doesn't know it.
he still doesn't. He's never seen it.
Have you never seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
Oh,
Bueller. Ben Stein.
no.
Yeah, it was Ben Stein.
No, I know, but that's just...
Yeah, that's like a lame jerk off thing to say if you
Yeah.
see your Ferris Bueller.
Yeah.
Righteous
So
Dude.
Yeah, so anyway, Righteous Dude, so I ordered up a copy for him and me of like 1, 2... Dude, I order you enough stuff. You should see the stuff that I just write down Geary in this list for. You're going to be like, what? I'm getting this? Fucking
Yeah, he does do that.
Charred Walls of the Dam comic book.
Charred walls.
I wish they really made a chart wall.
So-
Actually, there's 2 books coming out. One I signed you up for called Roadie.
Mm-hmm.
And the other
Yeah.
one that I'm going to sign you up for is called Death
Lasher?
Death is a Squared Circle or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
wrestling.
Hell is a Squared Circle.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Amazon was in a bidding war for this IP, for this 1 billion gene.
Well, what's the premise of this now?
Everybody gets a gene.
Yeah.
Everybody
Okay.
gets one
Yeah.
wish.
Yeah, but literally they're gonna do movies and shows, and it's like every episode and or movie is gonna be about a different person because
Yeah.
it's apparently
about
supposed to all happen at the same time.
If you if you had one wish and you can't wish for all unlimited wishes, what are you wishing for?
Me?
Yeah.
I would like 2 new kidneys.
Okay. I'll allow that. That's
All right,
one.
Thanks.
Nabil?
Wait, if I can't get 2 new kidneys, I want my dogs to live forever.
Okay.
Which would suck for them because then I'll die and
Yeah.
then they're going to be experience the same thing.
Yeah.
So I just
Why don't you just wish for $1 trillion and then you can just make them live forever?
Well, that's sort of reminding us. I mean, I want to win $1 trillion at the Trump casino with B. Arthur on my arm.
Ooh, that's it. I'm taking yours. That's exactly
Yeah,
what
that's
I want.
yeah.
You can't take mine.
Yeah.
All right, I want Estelle Getty instead of B. Arthur.
And you want 2 trillion just because you want to. Oh no, wait! You want 1 trillion and one because you want to Price is Right it.
I mean, it would literally be impossible to spend $4 billion.
Well,
No,
I think Tuesday night, New York State was part of the Mega Million
Uh-huh.
deal. It's $440+ million. So think about
What's the first thing you do if you
Me?
get to see that you hit that?
Go to the black market to buy a kidney.
no. Me?
Huh.
I would help so many people.
But I mean, at least get the kidney first. You're
I'd get my
dying like
I'd
doing
get
it.
a kidney and I'd help a lot of people.
Yeah, like my people that are like the top 10 of my life. Everybody's getting $2 million.
I'd help so many dogs, all the dogs at the Humane Society, they wouldn't have to worry about nothing. They'd be like, homes? I don't need a home. I got
I post a Herkimer Humane Society dog.
the one with the
every
split
day.
face. Did you see that one?
Yeah, there was one. I almost called you. I was like, "You go to Humane
Yeah.
Society and adopt this dog."
Oh,
Buddy, or I think his name was Buddy. Been there for like 4 years or something, 3 years.
Yeah.
I'll show you the picture.
You know what you could do? You could do what's called an angel adoption. So, do you guys know about this?
I've heard the term. I don't remember.
Okay, so an angel adoption is you pay for that dog to be adopted, and then somebody, whoever comes in, would be like, "Oh, I want that Buddy dog. Here you go."
That's cool.
Yeah. It's a good way to, like, if you see a dog that you would like, but you can't because of whatever your circumstance. Like, I can't have any more dogs. I got 3 freaking dogs.
Actually, we were talking about you today. I wonder if your ears were ringing because we were watching a video about a Great Dane, and Hope's like, imagine having a Great Dane in our house. I was like, Al's got 2 fucking stinking Great Danes in his house.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I used to think that there was like a weight limit because right now I don't have 2 Great Danes, but I've had 2 Great Danes.
Oh, you did?
My 3-legged dog is part coonhound and part greyhound.
Oh, okay.
But she's still 90 pounds, 95 pounds.
Nice.
But at one point I did have 2 Great Danes, and I thought it'd be the coolest thing to be like, I'm gonna be that guy that walks down the street with 2 Great Danes, right? So I took these 2 fucking dogs outside, right, on their leashes, and one went that way, and one went that way. So I'm like this, trying to pull back. So at the time, it's like 300 pounds of dog. So you're like, ugh. Yeah, that's not.
Holy
Yeah.
smokes.
So I thought like 300 pounds, because I had 2 Great Danes, that 300 pounds of dog was like I could handle that, my
Not
limit.
300 each.
No,
Both of them?
150,
Okay,
150, right?
I was gonna
So
say,
now I have the 1 Great Dane, he's about 150 pounds. Jammer is 95 pounds and Buddy's 85 pounds, so that's right around
So
my
close to the
limit.
same.
Right around the limit, and they're just too much. Because individually they're awesome. You're like, hey Bruce, hey Jammer, hey Buddy, and they're like, individually. Then you get 2 of them, and you're like, oh, okay, that's a lot of dog. But you get all 3 at once, and you're like, holy shit, that's a lot of dog.
what's the origin of the name Jammer?
Well, her real name, her full is Cammy.
Oh, okay.
So we used to call it Cam Jammed, and I just call it Jammer.
Yeah.
And Buddy is Buddy the Elf. And Bruce,
James Caan died.
Yeah, I know that sucks. And Bruce is Bruce.
Bruce. Why is his dog's name Bruce? After what Bruce?
Springsteen.
Lee, Smith,
Take your pick.
Wayne, Jenner.
That's what we call that.
That one.
You know what's crazy about Bruce Jenner is in the
Everything.
but in the 70s he was like
The man's man.
Wheaties athlete.
he was like if you think about it, he won a what's it called,
overcompensating.
pentat,
Yeah.
whatever the frig it is. It's like one of the hardest Olympic events, and he won it, and he was badass at it, and he was like, I'm Bruce Jenner, man amongst men.
This comedian made an amazing kind of like judgment call on that. He's like, all Kardashian women ruin men. Look what happened to Bruce Jenner. Like, like the basketball player that smoked crack.
Yeah. What
Kim
was
Kardashian.
his name? Peace McGee. What the?
Peace McGee. I think
No, he
it
went
was.
to a. He had a weird
Shit!
second name.
Peace McGee.
You got your internet box?
It's chunky.
You gotta look it up. Because Kim Kardashian was also married to that basketball player who she was married to for like 2.4.
The white guy.
Yeah.
The-
What was
yeah.
his name?
Slam
Bird.
Jam.
Slam Jam.
Yeah.
Larry Bird, I think it was.
That's
Larry
what I thought.
Slam Jam Bird. No, what was that guy's name who smoked crack? Oh, it's like an L. It begins with an L. It was Chloe's husband or something. Not Chloe. I don't even know. It's fucking broads.
I don't know Kardashian shit. Keep that on my life.
Yeah. You're better off that way. Because they're just...
Okay. All right, we're getting it.
Look
She
at
was
this.
also married to Kanye.
I'm not talking about Kim, though.
Oh, I thought it was her.
It wasn't Kim who was married to the black dude who smoked crack. He played for the Lakers.
No, she was married to Chris Humphries.
Yeah. What
Okay.
was the other one married to?
What's the sister's name?
Chloe?
The other one.
Name LA Laker who smoked crack married a Kardashian.
It's a Jeopardy question if I've ever heard one.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm getting it. Come
I
on.
want to think of it before. Cece DeVille. Reb Beach. Daryl Strawberry.
Wade Boggs.
Wade Boggs.
Which is the one that was married? Chloe?
I think so.
Is that's OJ's kid, ain't it?
Oh! Yeah, you just kind of hit it.
OJ's a kid.
Oh, you'll never get it.
He played for the Lakers.
Yeah.
Bald.
Yep.
Shit!
What's his middle name?
I can't think of his first name. Raffle. Daryl Raffle Williams McGee. Ticket. Daryl Raffle Williams McGee ticket.
In the city of New York, we prefer to talk about them as giveaways.
Lightning Strike Raffle. Daryl Williams McGee.
How about
ticket.
Lamar Joseph Odom?
Lamar Odom.
Lamar Odom.
Shit!
What was the guy that changed his name to like PeaceMcGee.com?
Oh, Meta World Peace?
Yeah, Meta World Peace.
Yeah. No, what was his name?
Raheem Jackson.
I don't know.
Would you look it up? And then we're not looking up anything else. Meta World Peace's name was Raffle William Storm Image Comics Jim Joe Jammer Cammy.
Oh, Ron Artest.
Yeah, Ron Artest. He beat the shit out of that dude in Detroit. Remember
he went into the crowd.
The crowd. Kid threw a hot dog at his ass.
Meta Sandiford Artest.
Sandiford. That was my name in high school.
But he changed it from Ronald William Artest Jr. I mean, it was such a classy name. I don't get it.
Meta World Peace. Come on, bro.
Whatever.
What, are you not wokey?
No.
Each to their own, Meta.
Did you guys watch any other movies between last week and this week? I mean, not necessarily.
I tried to watch Stranger Things.
It's not a movie, but it's still good.
Show. And I'm just...
Is the new set of episodes out?
Yeah. So I'm trudging through it, and it's not that it's not good or that.
It's
I'm
just
just... it's...
What? Okay, so I'm at the last one of the first block. Does Hopper get out of that prison? Just tell me yes or no. Does Hopper beat the Demogorgon and get out of the prison?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
He doesn't?
Yes. Both. Neither. I don't want to spoil
His
it for you.
soul escapes?
His soul, he's free like a butterfly.
Live and let die. Down, down.
We should
Live
have
and
got
let
some
die.
GNR music. And
Yeah.
who was I talking
Oh,
to?
you know what I could
Well, you
do?
know what though?
That we were naming the albums.
Me.
Chinese Democracy, garbage.
So you have Appetite for Destruction.
Yep.
Then you have GNR Lies. Then you have Use Your
Oh, the
Illusion.
Lies is the one I always forget about.
Yeah.
Use Your Illusion 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Spaghetti
Incident.
Incident.
And then Chinese Democracy.
And then nothing.
Nothing.
Don't they have like Buckethead playing for him? And
Well, first of all, don't sleep on Buckethead because Buckethead's probably top 5 guitar.
I'm
players
not
of all
sleeping
time.
on Buckethead, but he's not Slash.
Well, he's way better than Slash.
You think he's better than Dirty Diana? Think about
Dirty
that.
Diana!
Yeah, he's just
Oh.
shredding.
Yeah, but watch some Buckethead videos.
All right,
I mean,
I'll
dude-
get back to you on that.
Yeah. He
I'll
plays a
do-
32-inch scale
listen.
Les Paul.
I'll do my homework and check out Buckethead, but
Mhm.
you have to figure out. You guys, this is your homework. This is your homework. Rom the Space Knight.
Ramen 1/2 manual.
No, Rom, just Rom.
What about
Oh, what if I have Rom number 1?
But do you have the next, all the
No.
72 after that?
Negative.
I love how they use the Space Knights with Venom, but then can't use Rom.
Get it in trade.
I want a full run of the boys, but it's like impossible to get now.
Just get the trades.
Get the trades.
I don't want the trades.
Did you
I'm a
read
comic
it?
collector, you scumbag.
Then you got to collect comics.
I'm trying. But you guys aren't selling them.
Are you?
And you guys promised me high heaters left and right. I'll have to be going like this Matrix style. I'm not seeing no fucking heat nowhere.
I offered you the high heat.
What the
and
Thanos?
You fucking
That's
ducked,
low heat.
you ducked down like a fucking guy.
Oh man, we sold Jane Foster Thor number 1 on Saturday.
I've got 4 full runs of that, dog. That's
What
petty
did they
horse
tell you
shit.
about that?
$125 ain't nothing.
What do you guys give me if I bring that whole run in?
$7.
Shit! Sold! Sold to the man in the cock hat.
Yeah, you like my? I got a new hat.
Ooh,
I'm not
That's an
sure. I'm
American cock.
still not sure about the mesh back. I don't.
Let me tell you
like
something. 2 things I don't like about that hat.
it. Snap back and mesh.
trucker mesh.
Yeah,
What about
I've
your-
never liked the trucker mesh.
Now you got it.
I got it.
Oh, you know what? That's
But
what I
this
can
is
get-
just
That's what I can get you for your birthday.
this is
Good
just
hat.
an intermediate hat.
What size head do you have? fitted hat style.
Huh? What size are you wearing? 7
7
and
5/8.
7 and 5/8. That's what Americans wear. What do you wear?
I don't wear
Not
it.
He's
7
probably got a
and
3.
5/8.
He's got a fucking pinhead. He's Beetlejuice.
I love
Fool
Beetlejuice.
me?
Oh, dude, I saw you got.
Go for you. Go for you.
After this, we gotta look up Beetlejuice commenting on McGregor.
Oh, okay.
It's great.
We were watching the podcast, like I said earlier, and we were doing the drop and loads thing. I'm gonna say a horrible word right here, but it was so funny because that same guy, what was his name? Nick Mangold or something.
Oh, Nick Manning.
He's like, oh yeah, dropping loads all over Gary's teeth, right? And I was just sitting in the living room and I go, wet cunt.
Ooh.
And Hope comes out, she goes, what did you just say? I was like, no, it's from
nothing.
Howard Stern show.
Yeah, it's a
It's
quote.
from the Stern show. She's like, what is your problem, dude?
She's like, I married you.
I was just like, what? God. Yeah.
Well, I'm happy that you got her to come out to the movie. Now that was probably tough.
Yeah, we were touch and go there for a little bit, and then finally she was just like,
You
and
gotta
then,
cut the cord at
yeah.
like 3 weeks.
It's really weird, dude. Like, I thought, like, having a kid, like, being at home was going to be a lot different. It's just...
It's different for dudes.
Yeah, it's
So,
there's
like,
nothing I can do. I
like-
try to take care of her as much as possible.
I totally respect that you're taking the time off and you're helping out and Hope said that you're
Awesome.
great at that, but there's only so much you can do as a dude.
Yeah.
And then
Especially if your wife's breastfeeding.
yeah, like if she wasn't breastfeeding you, then you could. But it's hard to. What are you gonna do? Hold the boob or whatever?
Yeah.
I don't know how that works.
I mean, you could.
It's weird, though. Yeah, the whole thing is crazy. But it's weird, like, to see a kid, like, every day, like, something a little bit changes. I was telling Al, like, last night I was going, like, seeing I was like, and then she goes, and I was like, oh, she did something that I did. It was cool, Because you don't realize babies are just, like, lumps of just...
I said
They're like those things out in front of cars, washes that go,
I said they're great. Like when they're like little, like yours, you put them in that bouncy seat or the car carrier, and you could leave and come back 8 hours later. That's where they're gonna freaking
That's what
be.
I said to Hope. I go, let's just turn the AC on. Luna sits in front of wherever the kid is, my dog. We can have Luna watch her.
Yeah, the dog will take good care.
How did that go?
It worked great. We were gone for almost 3 straight days.
Oh my
the
God.
dog's-
Yeah, it was easy as lemon meringue or whatever the fuck. Or heck. So I think I only said the F word maybe 5 times.
Fuck.
Why don't you add a
Say
zero
it
to that?
again. Yeah.
No, this show, I
Yeah.
mean,
He's
last
been,
one,
he's been pretty good.
I've been pretty good.
Yeah.
Except for the C word. But
Yeah.
it was a funny story, so it doesn't
Yeah.
really count.
What else you got on your magic list? Let's hit them real quick.
I mean,
Nothing.
that's pretty much it.
Listen,
I mean,
can we talk about that Nabil poisoned me with his fucking chipotle food?
Oh, that first
Oh,
of all, that
that's-
salad looks
oh.
suspect.
It was not good. We
What'd
gotta
you
find
do?
somewhere good to eat that has a salad.
put Visine in it.
Can I make a suggestion?
Tell me.
Of course.
The Panera
Your chef's
Caesar
chicken
salad, chicken Caesar salad,
Yeah.
is awesome. I get it when I'm not on a diet.
You know the salad that I'm comparing all salads to right now?
Taco
From
salad?
from like takeout bullshit places
Yeah.
is Wendy's has a Southwest chicken salad with,
With the strips?
yeah. It's got bacon on it and
I haven't seen the strips in forever, but I mean, I've seen the chicken,
I buy the
with
strips at the store.
the bacon,
Yeah.
and the guac, and the lettuce.
See,
and the-
guac to me on salad is a no-go. It's a
You don't like
non-starter.
guac?
They do it at Wendy's though.
It gets
See,
too...
I don't like when they mash it up and it's all like runny baby shit. I like guac like my mom makes it, chopped up like it's supposed to be. Not all mush.
Yeah, mushy guac has a baby
Yeah.
crab.
Yeah, you'll never look at it again the same.
Yeah. Oh boy, the baby had a blowout up the backer the
Oh,
other
up
day.
to the neck?
Ooh,
Yeah,
wee.
that's a good one.
I was like washing it, like, cause their skin is like, so I don't really see cause the poop at this age is like a mustardy color.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's great.
very
It
just-
changes colors.
At first, I was puking every time.
Yeah,
Now
now
I'm
it's
just
all-
like, oh, there's shit on the wall. Let me just use my hand. It's like it doesn't matter now.
How were you the first time your dog messed up in the house? Were you like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna...
No, all that stuff. My stomach is
Really?
trigger. Yeah.
Really?
Well, there was a funny story about this isn't my house or my daughter, but I heard a story of a guy who had a kid and the new rug they just bought for their nursery. So this person picked the kid up and the kid just started projectile fountain shitting on the brand new rug.
I actually think you told us this story.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
About my buddy?
Yeah.
This kid? Yeah.
The other day, I came home, let the dogs out, dogs come back in, and Jammer's only got 3 legs. So she goes to get a drink, she gets a drink, and she's eating some dog food, and she starts hopping around, and because her gait is like a hop.
Yeah.
She comes around the counter, and she's hopping, and she just goes, bleh! Sprays watery dog food all over the kitchen.
What do you spend? Because we get Luna like the special dog like kibble. You do? I mean, because your dogs must go through some chow.
I get I forget which brand, but it's a
Tractor Supply?
no, it's a Purina. I go with a
Purina.
Purina.
Yeah, we go with it's pure.
It's
I
one of
also
the
Purina.
Purina,
But,
and
for your cat?
but I get it from, and this is not sponsored or anything, but
Sponsored.
we get it from
Hashtag sponsor.
Chewy.com
Oh yeah,
because we get 2 40-pound bags.
that's a Star Wars porn site, right?
Yes.
You've got it like on replenishment.
Yeah, so it shows up, and the only time we ever had a problem was during COVID. It got delayed by like a week and a half, and we had to go to the store and get a week and a half worth of dog food till the other one showed up. But
Yeah.
it's usually like there's 2 boxes on my porch right now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, chewy.
40-pound bag. It lasts about probably a month.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
so,
Chewy feeding the dogs at the 3 empty guys house shop.
Yeah.
yeah. Do you feed your dogs all at once, or do they graze all day?
I used to be a feed them one time,
Yeah.
but now I feed them and they graze all
Yeah,
day.
yeah, same with my dog.
It's I can't tell who's eating out of whose dish or who eats what, as long as they ain't dead.
What do you feed the duck?
The duck gets dog food.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because don't forget, she started out in the house, so she used to eat out of the dog's dishes, and it's got all the same crap in it
Yeah.
that they would eat.
I do like the duck.
And then usually, just before winter, so like in the fall, we'll start feeding them. One of the duck food companies makes a high protein one, so you get some high protein in them so that they can make it through the winter.
You ever feed the duck more duck?
No,
What about foie gras?
I do feed them that all the time.
Now you're on me.
Yeah. No, and like they get like a lot. Because they don't have teeth, they sort of mash stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
So like they get like soft tomatoes or something like that. We'll throw that out in the yard.
Okay.
And they love that. Yeah.
I'm thinking about. I saw this thing online where you can go to India and kill macaque monkeys. How awesome would that be? Because they're such an invasive species.
Really?
I hate macaque monkeys.
What do they
I
look
fucking
like,
hate
the
'em.
macaques?
Take a hell spawn. You know, one of these macaque monkeys was in Iran, and a lady was carrying its baby. One of these macaque monkeys grabbed the baby and ran down the road.
Is that the one? Are they the ones that look like Venom? With the black and white face?
Look it up on your. They're like they appear to be cute, but they're not. They're little hellion dipshits.
Why are we killing them though? Just because?
Because they're pieces of trash. They're like there's like tens of thousands of these things just running rampant roughshod throughout. It's MAQU something.
Maquack monkey?
Yeah. Launchpad McQuack, I think is the name of it.
Oh, they do look. They do look
Let me
cute.
see.
You're gonna shoot that?
Yeah, goddamn right
What
I
are
am.
we shooting them with?
I don't. I'll go. I want a 30-30, 50 BMG. I
Are
don't
we
care.
shooting them from
I
that
want
far
something
away?
big.
Or
No,
are we
point
up,
blank
up,
50 BMG.
up close and personal?
Dude, I want to have like a little treat where the little bastard comes up and I
And you
just
just
point
like,
blank
ting.
gangster style sideways to the side.
Sideways?
Of the yeah, and watch the mist.
Why
Just
don't you
kidding.
like them?
Because they kill babies.
Oh, okay.
He's territorial.
Yeah, I had a macaque try to break in my house last night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had to fist fight it in front of the neighborhood.
I sort of dream of somebody breaking into my house while I'm there.
God.
The noises that would come out of my house.
Boy, oh boy. Well, did you hear, to make this quick, that dude, okay, so a lady goes in New Jersey to a convenience store. She has an EBT card. She goes, give me these chips! Right? Guy's like, oh, sorry, your card's, there's no money on it. She goes, yeah, there's money on it. He goes, checks it again. He goes, oh, I'm sorry, there's not enough money to come. She goes, oh, fuck, blah. The dude's boyfriend comes in, big MFer.
Yeah.
Goes behind the counter, and it was an Indian guy in his late 60s.
Do the tell him the voice and he'll do it.
Hey, buddy, you don't look no chip money left, buddy.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but the EBT does not have enough money. Why you don't understand?
Yeah. So the dude comes behind the counter, starts punching this dude. This dude's getting bop, 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 bop.
So wait, this is the boyfriend of the woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now the macaque monkey comes in.
No.
No?
So no, that's a different thing. So the guy takes a knife out and starts stabbing this guy, stabs him twice in the neck and twice in the kidneys.
I'm stabbed, buddy!
No, the boyfriend gets stabbed. The guy's defending himself. So I go, good for you. That guy can rot in hell. C'est la vie. Gets arrested for manslaughter in New Jersey.
Think he'll get off?
God, I hope. If this world is fair and just, he
Think
does.
about the guy that was up here where the guy broke into his house and the homeowner popped the guy with a gun that was not his, a handgun that was not his, in a house that he doesn't own. He got off.
I mean, if somebody comes into my house, they're getting aired out.
Yeah.
If I owned guns,
If
which I don't.
I lost all my guns the other day in a boating accident.
Yeah. I've never had guns. I don't like them. If I did have them,
I was out boating and the boat sunk and all my guns went down with it.
I'm not even going to go looking for them because I'm not a gun guy.
Me either.
But where were you, just in case?
Lake Mead.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'll find them in a couple weeks.
Cade Lake.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, the noises though. Just think of the click clacks.
That's all you need to hear.
Clickety clackety clackety clack.
You just hear that, and you're shitting blood.
If the three dogs don't get you,
would they attack an intruder?
Yeah, I think so.
Would they?
Yeah.
My dog would make like she was going to.
And then back away.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that would be enough to scare somebody out. People don't like to come in houses with dogs.
No, that's true. That's true.
I wish my cats bit strangers. Yeah. They're way too fucking friendly.
Well, you're too busy playing the peanut butter game with them all night.
Yeah.
Hey, well, gotta play with somebody.
Is that it?
Yeah. Anybody else got anything? Anybody?
No, I think this is adios peanut butter right, Bart.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, well, Squirrel Master ain't gonna be here next time I come for you, Fish. And next time I come for you, I'm gonna want that cocktail.
Cock.
Fruit.
Oh, my back. Bye. What up, Fish?
Fruit!
I said Titsune.
You said it too.